Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for the month of May 2017, your general readings. Thank you very much for joining me. Apologies for these videos being posted a little late. I have been dealing with a health situation since around mid-April and I haven't been able to work, so I've been playing catch up. And so that's why these are a little late. Thank you for your patience. And what we will be using, we're going to do things differently in terms of spread, and I hope you enjoy the new layout. But I will be using the Rider-Waite tarot deck and then pulling one card from various oracle decks. We have the Messages from Your Angels deck, we have the Romance Angels deck, the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle, and the Magical Unicorns deck, and these are all by Doreen Virtue. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're going to make sense to some and not make sense to others. They're going to apply to some of you and not apply to others of you. If the messages make no sense to you, check your moon and rising sign readings as well, and they may resonate better with you than your sun sign reading would. And just keep an open mind for the messages coming through. I do hope that you enjoy the readings and I hope that you find them useful. And another thing that we're going to be doing differently this month is I will be doing the monthly general and the monthly love forecast, and then I'm also going to be doing mid-month videos for all the signs as the additional videos instead of the bi-weeklies. We're going to do monthly and then mid-month and see how that goes, because I need to give my voice a chance to rest. That's actually the health issue I've been dealing with. I've recovered, but I have to just be a little careful with my voice. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the readings. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your support. If you enjoy my work, please make sure that you like my videos. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel for updates and new content. Thank you for commenting. I am very much looking forward to your comments. I love connecting with you. And thanks for following me on the social media channels. I do appreciate all the support. So thank you again. Have a wonderful month, and I will talk to you again around mid-month. Enjoy your readings. Talk to you soon. Take care. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for May 2017. So let's have a look at what's going on for you this month. So we're doing a different spread this month. You can look at it in terms of, if you want to look at it as time frames, then this is the beginning of the month, this is around mid-month, and this is towards the end of the month. The cards that are above here represent what we know, how we see things, how we understand things, communication that may be going on, our mindset, and so on. The cards underneath represents the conscious energies, conscious influence, or the influence of fate in our situation, things that we're not aware of, things that we do not see that are influencing our situation, and then that would be the outcome of whatever you're dealing with. So your overall energy for the month, we have the Devil card, and the Devil card has been showing up a few times in this position, okay, for people. So with the Devil card is your overall energy. Now what I'm getting here for you, it may indicate a Capricorn person, Sun, Moon, or Rising that may be significant for you at this time, or that will become significant for you at this time, for better or for worse. The Devil card can also represent going overboard with things being off balance, feeling out of control. It can also indicate a lack of boundaries, when we can't say no to people around us, or to work, or added responsibilities and so on. And so we get off balance, and then we feel like our hands are tied, or like we're chained to our desk, or whatever responsibility we agreed to take on. The Devil card can also represent choices, okay? It's coming across as choices for some of you that need to be made in the month of May, and you can choose to be comfortable and complacent in a situation that may not necessarily be the best for you, or you can choose to take your power back and cut some ties I feel is coming up for you with people or situations that are toxic, that are negative, that are weighing you down, and holding you back, okay? This can also indicate any kind of imbalance. It is a general reading, so it can mean a lot of things, but any kind of an imbalance where we're either focused too much on our work, not enough on ourselves or friends or family, focused too much on our love situation, and so it starts to take away from our jobs and our other responsibilities. Anything that is off balance will need to be addressed in the month of May and corrected. So coming into the month, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this could represent earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, sun, moon, rising around you. This person may have something to offer you. I feel like for some of you, this is also dealing with someone who doesn't really want to commit, or dealing with someone who makes you work for their affection, or dealing with someone who kind of holds back what they should actually give you. And you know, it's weird that it's coming across that way for the Knight of Pentacles, but that's what I'm picking up on. The Knight of Pentacles, though, it can also represent working very hard to further your career, or working very hard to find a job, working very hard to get your finances under control, working very hard to impress someone, to win someone over, with this kind of energy. And it's taking a long time. It has been something you've been working on for a while. Things are slow. They are moving forward, but just not at a pace that you're happy with. And the more you take on, the slower things move, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, for those of you, it also comes up as you. And again, you need to decide where you want to invest or who you want to invest in. And you're at the point where you feel you need more time to think, okay? You need to slow things down and think. That's how you feel about things. Now, this can be to do with a burden that you have been dealing with the Ten of Wands here. The burden may be someone leaving, someone turning their back. The burden may be someone being emotionally detached, okay? So they're being cold towards you. This could be a friend, a co-worker, a lover, anything like that, a family member. And it's really burdening you to see this person behave this way towards you. Now, it can be a water sign, so a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, but really it can be any sign. But there's feeling there, there's emotion there between the two of you, and so it's disappointing and difficult for you to see this situation coming to an end. On the same hand, this has already happened, and it's almost like you're thinking, you know what, it's best to just let it go. It's best to just let things be. If this is what's going on, I'm just going to go with it, okay? Because it was a big burden for you to deal with, and you just want to let go of that burden, okay? The burden here, it can also be that you want to move, or you want to move forward, or you want to get a better job, or you want to get a job with this kind of energy. And it's about either staying where you are for other people, or other people kind of pressuring you or guilting you into staying there, and that's why you're experiencing this as such a burden. And for those of you, this is just about being overworked and underpaid, definitely not appreciated for all the work that you do, regardless of whichever area of life this applies to. And subconsciously or deep down inside, you know you want to walk away, you want to leave. You know that there's better things for you. You can't be there forever, because it's starting to affect your mindset and your physical health, okay? The central issue, we have the Moon. So this is another major arcana card. The Moon here is, for some of you, it talks about secrets. For those of you, this talks about the unknown, okay, that you fear. And perhaps that's why you're staying where you are. This could also be someone being deceptive or manipulative towards you, once again, to keep you where you are, with the Moon energy. For those of you, this is about being emotional. You're feeling burdened because you're being emotional about things, and taking a step back, detaching yourself emotionally, looking at things for what they are, clearing up the fog is going to be the best way forward, okay? The reason for the Moon is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is, for some of you, this is about, you know, not necessarily behaving childishly, but it's where you're afraid to just go. You're afraid to just change things. You're afraid to put an end to things. You're afraid to just switch things up completely, okay? You would rather not have that be your decision, and that's why you're giving away your power here, okay? For others of you, this could be, you know, dealing with someone who's been a part of your life for a long time, maybe even soulmate energy, and it could be that that person walking away has left you feeling stuck, confused, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to do with the unresolved feelings and the unfinished business that you still think is going on between the two of you. But for others of you, it's definitely talking about letting your heart rule you, or letting your emotions rule you, and that's just creating a lot of confusion for you at this time. So that's what's burdening you. You need to take a step back, ground yourself a little, and see things for what they are, okay? What's on the mind? We have the queen. So maybe a queen is on the mind for some of you, but we have the Wheel of Fortune. In terms of what's on the mind for you, the Wheel of Fortune is just wanting change. So it's almost like I want things to change, but I'm afraid to be the one to change things, okay? It's kind of that energy that I'm picking up on here. For those of you with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, this can be about someone from the past coming back around, or again, having difficulty letting go of the past, having difficulty letting go of someone you have history with, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune, it can be about change. It can be about one door closing so that a new door can open, but it can also talk about cycles and going round in circles, things repeating themselves, going round and round and round, and nothing really changes. So it's going to be up to you how you want to use the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, because if you wanted to see things change, you have it in your power to make that change happen, okay? But you do need to stop giving your power away, or stop hiding from making those cuts or making those decisions, getting out of your emotions, okay, so that you're no longer confused about things. You see what needs to be done, and then you can just go ahead and get it done. But definitely, you know, changing jobs is on the mind for some of you. Leaving a relationship to start a new one is on the mind for you. Getting back together with someone is on the mind for you. Moving maybe on the mind for others of you. But again, you don't trust your own emotions. You don't trust your own feelings. And so you're kind of pulling back. You're just looking to the past. You're being nostalgic, but you're stuck there. It's almost like you want change, but you're afraid to go for it, okay? Moving away from that, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, sorry. So the Six of Pentacles for you is talking about, again, a lack of balance. Something needs to be put right, okay? A certain balance in your life that needs to be restored. The Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Cups underneath. This is about a new beginning though. So for a lot of you, I do feel like you will be able to go through with the change, because this talks about working on new things. And it comes attached to an offer or an opportunity that is presented to you, an invitation that is presented to you. It could be from this water sign. It could be making peace with someone, clearing up confusion, clearing the air, and then starting over. So again, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But whatever the sign of the person is, it's about the news that you receive from this person makes you really, really happy, and kind of restores balance a little bit for you. Because for some of you, you're kind of hiding away from your own feelings and your own emotions, and that is what is throwing you off balance. So try not to bottle things up or sweep things under the rug. It's just going to create more confusion and bigger burdens for you, okay? This is also about a job offer for a lot of you. For some of you, you may be going back to school, or this is about getting additional training with a new job, or getting the training you've been asking for with your current role. It's finally coming to you. It does come if you speak up, if you ask for that to happen, okay? As opposed to just waiting and just letting things be, not asking questions. You keep getting promises, but nothing really happens, okay? If you address it, talk about it, it will come to you, okay, in terms of getting additional training to further your career, okay, or changing jobs altogether, or getting a new job that comes with training, that comes with studying of some kind, or learning and then practicing what you learn as you go, okay. And in the outcome position, we do have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands sees balance being restored by the end of the month. That is a possibility for you. Again, it does need to be your choice, but it can happen for you. The Two of Wands is definitely about new partnerships in your life, or restored partnerships, but things are changing, things are a little bit better, okay, because the old way wasn't working, so you're leaving that to the side and you're trying a new approach, okay. If this is a restored situation, you're trying a new approach. If this is you working for a promotion or asking for that training, you're getting it, and that brings you a change in details with your job, and a new type of position perhaps, okay, that you have a lot more options with, and opportunities for advancement with. For those of you, this could be getting a job. This could be, you know, preparing to graduate or preparing to complete some sort of a course or a degree or anything like that. It's been a long process for you. It cost a lot of money, it took a lot of effort. You're coming close to that graduation around mid-month, and you're worried and anxious over not finding a job. And if that is the case, then again, clearing up confusion, getting out of your own head, because that's causing anxiety and worry and doubt for you that doesn't need to be there, is what is going to see you working hard, applying, talking to people, doing what needs to be done to get yourself that contract, to get yourself that job, okay? For those of you who are single, this is about letting go of the past, okay? Something or someone in your past, continuing to hope for someone to come back, even though they haven't, you know, done anything in that direction, or to let you know that that may happen, is what's keeping you stuck, and kind of rejecting people that may be around you trying to get your attention. So letting go of the past, and giving people a chance, taking a chance on people, may see you making a really significant connection that starts off with friendship, mutual support, mutual admiration, and you build your way up to the romance and the true love, okay? So in terms of career and finances, personal projects, education, we have spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So perspective is important here for you. There's a lot of emotion around you. You're in the middle of the sea there, okay? So that's being in the middle of your emotions, trying to not pay attention, trying not to deal with them. They're going to cloud your judgment. They're going to overwhelm you. So this is about taking time to think, taking time to see things for what they are, taking time to research, as opposed to worrying or just focusing on wishful thinking but not doing anything about it, or focusing on your doubts and anxieties and what if this doesn't happen and what if it doesn't go well, okay? So it's about clearing your head, coming out of your own emotions, and just looking at things and doing what needs to be done, okay? You will have that clarity. For emotional life and love life, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So for some of you, this is about a renewed situation, a renewed relationship, or giving a relationship a second chance, or someone coming back asking for a second chance, or you asking for a second chance. And the way forward is to, once again, try to let go of the past, learn from it, but don't focus on it, because that just keeps it always present in your present. And the past is the past, it shouldn't be in your present, okay? So what that means is try different approaches with the Wheel of Fortune. Take a completely different approach to this. Don't try to repeat the past or recreate the past, because it didn't work, okay? And you will just bring it forward again and repeat that cycle. For those of you, this is about getting yourself out there, meeting people, talking to people. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to flirt. Don't be afraid to, you know, just get to know people and give people a chance to get to know you. Don't hide yourself away, okay? Let people see you. You have been thinking about doing this. You have been thinking about a way to get yourself out into the dating world, or getting yourself to the point where you meet someone new that's worthwhile, but you're shy and you would rather hold back and kind of hide away. or kind of play games but not really trust the people in front of you or stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because you're not seeing things clearly, or you're not trusting your own emotions or your own intuition when it's saying, you know, this is a good person, talk to this person more, or you know what, this is not so great, turn the other way. But try to have some fun being social, and just letting your hair down for a little while is going to potentially bring new people in your life. For health and well-being, we have improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about the situation. So if this is about worrying about your recovery or someone else's recovery, the message is worrying is not going to help. Actually, it will do more harm. Try to see them doing well. Try to see yourself doing well. Try to focus on that recovery. Try to, again, just stick to the plan and take it one day at a time. Don't rush. Don't force yourself. Don't constantly think about, well, you know, this time last year I would be, you know, doing this and this and this, and now I just have to take it slow and take it easy. Don't compare yourself to a previous version of you. Don't compare yourself to a previous time in your life and who you were then and what you could and could not do then. This is about being present and taking good care of yourself. Your health is improving. You will see improvement. You do need to pace yourself, okay? Pace yourself and just be practical and realistic about the whole thing. Don't beat yourself up about things. Don't focus too much dwelling on the fact that you can't do certain things, or you have to pace yourself, or you can't rush, or you can't do what you would do usually, okay? Be present in the moment, take it one day at a time, do what you have to do, and you'll be right back on track, okay? Trying to avoid sticking to the plan is actually going to do more harm than good, kind of put you back a few steps, okay? And you don't want that. Here we go, for overall advice, we have relax, everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. So this is saying if you're sick and you're missing work, or if you have to recover from something and you're missing work, don't worry about it. No one's blaming you, no one's pushing you, no one's rushing you, you're just putting pressure on yourself, and you have to stop, okay? One day at a time, one step at a time, one thing at a time, okay? This is also, don't overthink things, because they will become overwhelming. This is also, don't focus too much on your anxieties, your doubts, your insecurities. There's no reason to do that. Everything's okay. Everything's okay, but you can't see that because you're swimming in your emotions and they're just doing what they want with you, okay? So rest. Definitely make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you rest. Slow things down if you need to, absolutely. Take care of yourself. Don't take too much on. That's not going to help you or anyone. And make the changes you need to make. Take the steps you need to take. But focus on one thing at a time. Don't overthink things. Don't focus too much on the details to the point where you miss the bigger picture. Everything is okay. You can take a breath. You can relax. Okay? Don't force yourself to do anything. Don't rush yourself to do anything. And don't worry. That's a big thing. Don't worry over the things that you don't know, or the things that you can't change, or the things that you can't control. Be in the present and do what you can here for your future. The past is the past, okay? Okay, so that is your reading for the month of May. I really hope it makes sense and I hope it helps. And I'm looking forward to your feedback in terms of how the cards apply to you if they do. Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.